Hello and welcome to your astrology and spirituality overview for Tuesday the 16th of June.
Thanks, Elisa. And today, Mars, which I told you about yesterday, which is forging that very helpful angle to both Jupiter and Pluto this week, which is very much about action. It starts to link up with an ancient fixed star called Markab. Now, this can confer riches and honours, but also it can cause problems if we're too forceful, if we want something on our own terms too immediately. It can create actually very harsh conditions and cause some real difficulties. So if we are thinking about being more decisive and really making a firm decision quickly today, we do need to just factor into our thinking what the potential downside could be. Elisa, what cards have you chosen today?
Today we are using our tarot cards to see what energy is spiritually affecting us today. So the card that comes up here is the Four of Wands. This card is very much about home, it's about family, it's about structure and foundation. And so when this tarot card comes up for us, it's asking us two questions really. One of them could be, what are the things that we're grateful for within our current circumstance? And the other thing is, what can we change to make our life a more harmonious way, particularly involving our family?
So with the Mars Markab conjunction, the key here is really don't try too hard on anything of an emotional nature, but perhaps there's something of a physical nature that we can change.
Yeah, this is it. And just being sort of true to who we are without having to force our opinions down other people's throats, so to speak.
Which could be a danger with Mars conjunct Markab.
You know, and especially if we have differences of opinion with our close friends or our family, that can sometimes be really tough because we want to share, often we want to share the same views we have with our family. This could even be our spiritual philosophies. And so it's just about just taking that bit of time to balance and not expecting everyone to jump on board with our ideals straight away.
That's great advice. Now, last week we were talking about humour, and we did ask people to send in their jokes. Now, a lady called Kay Bruce, who's from Aberdeen but lives in Spain, I think, most of the time. Kay wrote to me on Facebook and said, do you do dream analysis? So I just read that and wrote back and said, sure. And then she said, I've had a dream featuring horses, and I didn't read down the Facebook post. And so I started to engage, is there something that you're wanting to gallop away from? Or is there something that you need to take action to go towards? What I didn't do, I should have read down the post a bit more, because she said, because I've had this dream 5 nights on the trot. So Kay well and truly had me. So we've sent Kay a free personal horoscope. Thank you so much for that, Kay. And then Elisa and I have been assembling our most corny jokes. My favourite joke is, what do you think of the new 20p coin?
I don't know.
Well, I don't like it, but I don't like change.
Oh dear. I don't know what's my mind's gone blank for
Okay,
jokes.
what do you call a German who's driving along the Autobahn talking on his cell phone, but on Bluetooth? So he's called hands-free.
Oh dear. I do love these jokes. I think I like to call them dad jokes, or
Yeah, cheers,
Oh,
Elisa.
sorry.
But thank you so much for all the jokes that you shared, which was great fun. And of course, we're continuing to live in very challenging times, but it does really help to lift us if we do have a giggle here and there. But for now, I hope you have a great Tuesday. And from the A team, it is
Goodbye from him.
and it's goodbye from her.
Goodbye.